Okay, guys, we finally got the V3 changes for Honkai Star 4.2 beta. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown on the changes, starting with the Nova player units. Zila, Huoho, and Firefly only received wording changes. They did not receive any kit changes. Now for Mr. Wealth Yang, his Trace 3 got removed. It used to give 35% of vulnerability to the enemy. Now it provides, as long as you hit the enemy in the weightless state, you receive 6% damage increase. It can stack up to 15 times for allies. This only works for allies, not for Wealth himself. Also, Mr. Wealth Yang receives 30 energy at the start of the battle. Now his E1 Eidolon is still the same. His E4 got switched with E6. So now his E4 Eidolon gives alt-type respond by 30%. So pretty good change in my opinion. And his E6 now gives him 30% crit rate and 60% crit damage. So that's all the changes for Wealth. And in my opinion, they made him more like a support rather than being a DPS, with in mind of follow-up teams, because the only way you can get the maximum damage bonus of 90% is with follow-up teams, and even then you have to hit the enemy 15 times in a pretty fast section to get the damage bonus. Now for Evanescia changes, I don't even want to talk about this because they just reduced her multipliers throughout everything. Now her skill multipliers got nerfed. Now she only deals 160. I'm sorry. She only deals. Why can't I read? Evanescia skill change. Okay. Now she only does 300% of her, physical damage to the main enemy, while the adjacent enemies only received 150% of the physical damage. But she does receive 10 punchline. By the way, it used to be 480 and 240 respectively. So yeah, her skill multipliers got nerfed pretty hard. Same with her ultimate. Her ultimate multipliers for physical damage and elation damage both got reduced. Her physical damage went from 240 to 160. I mean, that's pretty big nerf. That's like 80% damage reduction. And for elation damage, it went from 160 to 240, so another 40% reduction. So overall, she received big multipliers nerfs on her skill and ultimate. Her talent got a huge rewording, nothing crazy. And her E1 got removed. I mean, it got switched to E2 with it gives now 50% extra certified banger. So her best Eidolon got removed, or I guess you could say it got switched to E2, and her new E1 Eidolon, it gives freaking 36 crit damage. Yeah, you get it. You give 30% damage and additionally gains 10 certified bangers. Like, anybody cares about that. Bro, I don't know what they did with her. Like, they nerfed her so hard, and then they went after her Eidolon and they put it to E2. Like, putting her E1 to E2 was a big sin, bro. That's the only good thing about her Eidolon. Like, her E1 was really good. Now it's E2 and I don't want to talk about it. Now for Elation MC, yay. Elation MC now additionally regenerates 3 punchlines instead of being 1 punchline. So yeah, his talent got a small buff, while E6 got, I don't even know what it got to his E6. I think his E6 got nerfed completely. Now the ultimate additionally increased the speed of the ally by 12% for 3 turns. It does not copy the elation skill anymore like it used to, by the way. Oh, does it? Wait. Okay, it still copies, but you don't get the same effect as the user. So you just give speed to the designated unit. So I guess it's still fine. Okay, it's not that bad. You still copy their abilities, so that's still nice. The speed increase is good for... I won't lie, that speed increase is really good for Silverwolf with her changes. Now for Silverwolf TLDR change, because there is too much and I don't want to go through everything, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown on Silverwolf changes, okay? As simple as I humanly can. Her normal basic attack multipliers got buffed. Okay, her multipliers got buffed heavily. It went from 160% imaginary damage to 220% imaginary damage. This is a normal basic attack, not the enhanced. Now for the enhanced multiplier, it went from 60% to 90% during enhanced. But at the same time, during enhanced basic attack, you cannot recover skill points for 60 points of MMR. So this MMR thing is tied to her talent, and I'm gonna read that through. Also, they removed the attack scaling, the 0 point attack scaling, and now she flat gets 50% attack on her enhanced state that can stack up to 2 times. So you get almost 30% attack for free. Pretty good. Now for her skill, they didn't get any changes. Now her ultimate now only requires 60, what is it called? The point, the hidden rank point. You only need 60. It used to be 80. Now you need 60 hidden rank to enter her ultimate state. She still deploys the zone, but during the zone now the damage she used to split among the enemies. It used to be 30% elation damage. Now it's gonna be 90%. So she's gonna split the damage into enemies with 90% multiplier rather than 30% of multiplier. Again, a multiplier increase on her ultimate. Pretty good. The effects are still the same. Now for her talent, like I said, she does not have any attack scaling anymore. Because of that, they changed her talent to, for each hidden MMR, increase the crit rate by 0.30%. After reaching 100 crit rate, remaining points of hidden MMR will instead switch to 0.60 crit damage. Now she just straight out gets crit rate for all the MMR points she gets on her ultimate. So you probably don't even need any crit rate on this unit, and you can stack crit rate pretty fast and get disgusting damage. It's not like she already does. She already does decent damage with certain units, but now she will be a little bit more better in certain comps without relying on others. I think she still needs Sparkle, by the way. I mean Sparkly, by the way. And now for the elation skill, her Dragon Breath attack. It got a huge buff, by the way. Now, deal 6 senses of elation damage, each dealing 90% elation damage. Also gives a top loot box on top of that. If you guys don't know, her old Dragon Breath or her old elation skill only deals 200% elation damage to all enemies. But now it does 6 instances of 90. That means if you're going up against a single target enemy, that person is getting nuked. It's going to be a little bit weaker on AoE, but it's still a crazy multiplier, so I don't think it matters too much, even if you're on an AoE scenario. I think it's still great, by the way. So good changes on her elation skill. Now for the big change, the trace change. The trace 1 got removed. The attack scaling got removed completely, so she does not convert attack into elation damage. Instead, she converts speed into elation damage. Isn't that great? When speed exceeds 150% or higher, this unit's elation damage increased by 30% for every 1 speed exceeds. So it can max up to 100 speed. So you need to get 250 speed to max out this damage bonus. But again, you are not getting it. So yeah, she scales off speed, so you want to build her with speed now. It used to be attack, but now speed. Pretty good change in my opinion. Now for her major traits, she gets speed instead of crit rate because her talent got changed, so she does not need any crit rate on her kit. And yeah, also E1 got buffed. During enhanced basic attack, enemies take 20% extra damage. Also will have 20 hidden MMR retained, so she will have a better ultimate uptime, and she will do more damage because the enemies will take 20% extra damage during God mode, by the way. Also her E2 got removed, and now her new E2 is after entering God mode or God, I don't even want to, during her ultimate state, this units are extended by 1 turn, so her ultimate state is extended by 1 more turn. And for every 120 hidden MMR, increase silver damage and gain 1 extra turn, regains 1 use of enhanced ultimate. Simply, she just gets 1 more extra turn, and she gets 1 more extra ultimate, enhanced basic attack. So during her ultimate, she will have 4 enhanced ultimate, and she will get a 1 instance like action advance instant, as long as you have enough MMR points to go on with it. So her E 4.2 technically got nerfed for the allies because it used to be rust ban for the whole team. Now it doesn't give all type rust ban to the whole team, but instead it only gives one. So yay, I guess. A little bit sad, but it is what it is. So overall V3 changes. Evanescia got nerfed pretty hard. Silver Wolf got buffed really well. Welt got balanced out, and the rest of them did not receive any changes. And MC got a small buff for certain teams, Silver Wolf teams. Evanescia got nerfed, so yeah, I'm sad. Bye. So that's it. That's all the changes, and hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, leave a like. And yeah, see you guys on another one. Bye. Love you all.